August is Children's Eye Health and Safety Month, and as families prepare for a new school year, making sure kids can see clearly is just as important as checking off those school supply lists. Pediatric optometrist Dr. Breanne McGhee with Ochsner Health joins us this morning with the warning signs that folks should look out for and ways to protect your children's vision. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me this morning.
So first things first, I'm curious, how often should a child go in and get their eyes checked? Because if I'm thinking about myself, I really should schedule an appointment.
Oh, we got you if you need to be scheduled too. But I always say as kids are gearing up to head back to school this fall that it is important to get those eyes checked, at least annually. But also keep in mind that good health, especially eye health, is especially important for their childhood development, both physically and cognitively. So we want our kids to thrive. And we know that in school that 80% of learning is all visual. So if there are any uncorrected visual errors or they need glasses or so, that can go missed if they're not coming in to get those eyes checked. So use this August to check off those lists by getting an eye exam.
And you talk about learning as visual. So much of learning these days is on the tablets, the computers, the phone screens. Yeah. How can parents protect their children from that too?
You know, I'm probably going to get a lot of flack from my kiddos, right, who love to be on those tablets, but moderation is key. We do see in clinics so many kids coming in with digital eye strain, and this can present as headaches, dry eyes, eye fatigue. Those eyes get exhausted towards the end of the day. It messes with sleep cycles and so much more, but also it increases the risk for myopia or nearsightedness. So kids are now struggling to see things far away. But I tell parents, you know, kids may have a difficult time articulating that they see blur or that there is a problem, but body language never lies. So if kids are coming in and they're squinting those eyes, or maybe there's an unusual eye movement, or they come in and they're just fatigued towards the end of the day, the teachers, pediatricians, it's a collaborative effort. They see those signs and they get those kids in for a comprehensive eye exam.
All right. Well, I will say, listen, I always say resting my eyes is good for me, but hey, people make fun of me. They're like, I think you just want to take a nap.
No, it is true. We have what's called we have what's called the 20-20-20 rule. So every 20 minutes when you're doing something up close, you want to look away about 20 feet for about 20 seconds. Okay. Just like we refresh our computers, we want to refresh those eyes. It's recalibrating the system for you to keep you going and doing some of those activities that you enjoy doing.
And Dr. McGhee, is there anything supplement-wise or fruits and veggies, like anything particular in the diet that can improve eyesight?
You know, I always say healthy bodies lead to healthy eyes. So we do want to incorporate vitamins, antioxidants, your vitamin E, vitamin C into our diet. It's very hard with kiddos because they like to snack, but encouraging a healthy diet is not only going to protect their bodies, but also save their eyes.
I feel like my parents always told me to eat carrots for my eyes. Is that right? Were they lying?
They weren't lying all the way, but you definitely want to eat all of those rainbow of vegetables and fruit that are on the plate. So your parents are right. Eat those vegetables.
All right, there we go. Well, just remember to get those appointments scheduled. Of course, you can get more information on back to school health tips on our website, wwltv.com.